Good evening. Hello, everyone. Sorry again about the delay. Those days becoming really, really long. How are you? And welcome to the live of the Soul Alchemist here tonight. Doing, being, chatting. The subject of this evening is all about excited versus worried. So who is here? Hello, Bianca. Hello, Caroline. I'm sorry you thought that I wasn't coming. Here I am. I am coming. Buonasera, Carol. I hope you're all well. Shalom, Shosh. I hope that everyone are doing really, really well. I'm sorry. I came back from an aura photography event. My half-packed house is already packed. Is the work finished? No. Am I supposed to already move? Yes. Is it happening? Not yet. Am I breathing? Just. And this is what it's about. How are we accepting situation? How was your week? Tell me. How was your week? What have you done? What were you up to? Did you have a good week? Did you have a wonderful week? Carol, congratulations for the wedding. I hope that everyone are doing really well. Hello, Elisa. I hope that you're all really feeling content. Why are you so excited, Caroline? That is really nice. Why are we excited? Well, I can tell you that this week I had a very, very eventful week, and I had 2 weddings, not one. Even the bride is here. I wedded a beautiful couple on the 4th of the 4th, 2022, which is another 4, at 4 o'clock. And I think, no, that was another wedding. I didn't put up the clinic photos, and the venue was at the clinic. Dudes, you won't have to hear that soon. You won't have to hear that soon. So it was very, very eventful week. And let's see, can you see me better like this? What about this? Maybe that's a bit better. Yes, you're still married 3 days later. Very good. This is not Hollywood here. This is real life. You've been together for 16 years. So the bride is saying, and we're still married. That is awesome. Well, I just want to tell you that I am super impressed from how, I guess, what we manifest is happening for us. And whatever you choose to manifest will continue to happen. And it's like, our thoughts are like seeds. And if you do positive and you wet it, what will happen? Hello, Francis. You will have beautiful herbs and beautiful plants. And if you don't, you'll have weeds. So it's up to you what and how you're doing things and what it is that you are investing in something. So I guess today, I'm sorry, I'm a bit fiddly there, but it's okay. I'm sorry. I guess today, the one thing that I wanted to chat about, or the main thing, is, are you excited or are you worried? So when you're heading into the unknown, what does that look like for you? What does it feel like for you? Are you excited about it or not? So there's someone here that's watching us, I hope still. Alicia, are you excited or are you worried? And there's something that she's going to do, getting ready. It's like there is something that is unknown. How do you cope to the unknown? How do you cope to things that are not in your control? What is your reaction? Excited, exactly, bingo. Of course I know why. Hello, Libby. Hello, Raymond. There is an angel there watching. With all my eventful Reno. You guys should all be like, in 2 weeks, please God. In 2 weeks, please God, I'll be able to broadcast from there. And one angel named Ramon literally jumped in and is saving the day over and over again. So, personal thank you to you, Maestro. And to his accommodating wife that is letting him go and do what you need to do. So, I guess when we are looking, Yasu, Angela, it's been a while. I guess when we are looking at things from that point of view, if you will look at the light globe, it doesn't know if it's day or night. It is simply on or off, okay? So when we are looking at the energy of the adrenals or the energy of what we are doing, it's like, it's really up to you what spin you're going to put on it. When you're putting a positive spin of excitation, it's an adventure. When you're worried, it's a disaster. So I can tell you on a personal level, especially now with everything that is happening, that is so out of my hands, I might get flustered and get frustrated and get annoyed. And then I go, collect myself. And then I say to myself, okay, can I control it? No. Can I do anything about it? No. And then I just get myself together. It's like reset, reassess, start to calculate the route again. It's like, remember when you go in the car and you don't follow the instruction of the map, and then she or he tells you, go back. And you're saying, I'm not going back. Nope, I know the other way. And then it's being forced to reassess and to redo the new route. So this is what life is about. Sometimes we just have to allow ourselves to redo the map, to recalculate. Now, the only problem is that when you are not ready for it, then that recalculation frustrates you and takes you out of your comfort zone. But then we have to decide and to I guess, define what is a comfort zone. What is it there for? If you have a comfort zone that it's there to keep you safe, it's one thing. But if you think that it's going to make you safe, but it doesn't really, then it just locks you in. And that is then not safe for you. So I can tell you, I just did an aura photography event to this beautiful jewelry and fashion company just in Windsor. The name is 𝗪𝗠, and they had beautiful jewelry and beautiful thing. They were all together, united like a family. So when I do the aura photography, I can read one and one. However, this company, they're like family, and it's so beautiful to see. And I've asked the beautiful guy, I said to him, Ben, what are we doing? Am I reading it one by one, or are we reading it together? He said together. I said, beautiful. So I've set all the auras and I've set everything. And seriously, I'm reading their energy. I'm reading their picture. And I don't know them. And it's all together, 15 of them. And it was like, okay, this is this, this is this, this is this, this is this. And they were like, oh my God, and the tears going and everything. So it was just beautiful. And I said, so do I know any of you? No, not from 5 minutes ago. And that's the beauty of going with your gut feeling and knowing what you're doing. So when you are doing the whole bigger picture and you trust your craft, you trust what you do, you're just flowing, you're just being. And can I tell you, this morning when I woke up, I actually had a huge migraine. I can't even believe that I've arrived to 9:15 p.m. and speaking to you, because this morning my body just said enough. You've done too much, enough, you need to rest. So then I have listened to my body and I rested a little bit longer and then started to do some of the moving and tidying and going back. But going back so you can actually go to the long run. So I guess one of the questions for you is, are you doing short or long run? If you're doing short and you know that it's a couple of, hours or days, boom, 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 and it's done, it's one thing. However, how could you actually allow yourself to go on the long run with the speed of the short run? No one that does a marathon, right, will do it in a sprint form. And when you are doing calculation and reassessing your status, you have to look at the big picture. So are you looking at your big picture or at the short one? When you're looking at the situation, are you looking at it from anxiety or from excitation? And as I said before, the excitation is the same status. The body doesn't know. You want to come? Have you seen my princess? Come here. She's looking at us here. No, she's not coming. She's a cat. She knows what she wants. So if you're doing something, do it because you want to do it. Don't worry. I mean, there's a bigger plan there. There's a bigger picture there. And when you're doing the bigger picture, you are... Gotcha! I got you, Princey. Everybody meet Princess. She is a beautiful cat. She has dirty in her eyes. I can't let her do that. She's a beautiful cat. So Princess is going to run the session today. She has big white tummy and she has 4 socks, right? And she can sit here until she wants to. Yes, she has a sister. Her name is Beauty. So basically, you're the one, I know, right? You're the one who's going to decide. She's a Reiki cat, so she'll be placid. There you go. You're the one who's going to make the decision if you're going to be happy about it or worried about it. And if you are worried about it, what are you worried about? What is there to be worried? Are you afraid that you won't be able to do what you need to do? Don't you have the tools to do what you need to do? Because once that you know and you're rested that you know what to do, then where's the problem? Where is the problem? It's about you knowing your worth, knowing what you do. Should I grab Beauty as well and you'll see the 2 twins? Here we go. Just say hi to everyone. If you will say, oh my God, I don't know what to do, or oh my God, I can't wait to do. So you're afraid of being alone? Avi, Baruch haba. Avi, Baruch haba, live from Israel. So what will you do? What will I do there? Will I meet someone? Will I not do something if you're going to a new place? Or let's just hang out. Let's see what's going to happen. Remember, any trauma that you have experienced in your past, it's gone. The problem is that you are looping it and looping it and looping it. And once that you are looping in it, you're living it again and again. So do we really want to relive the trauma or do we want to clear it? And this is where the excited versus anxious. The excitation is when your body is saying, yeah, let's try something new. But the anxiety is coming when you're actually saying, I'm afraid that my trauma will come back. Does that make sense? So what are you willing to do? Would you like to let go of a trauma? Would you like us to do something Would you like us to do a little process to release a trauma from fear of being disappointed? She wants me to. Would you like to let go of a trauma? Tell me. How many times, and other questions, how many times, that's it, fluff. How many times did you sense with your gut feeling that something is going to be wrong, but you didn't listen to it? You knew it, but you didn't listen to it. Once that you don't listen to your own gut feeling, right? And then the situation get effed, it's on you. It's actually not on anything or anyone else. Does that make sense? So let us clear a trauma. What are you saying, Princey? Look at this look. How can one say no to this little cutie face? This is a Reiki cat, everyone. So let's clear a trauma. Okay? I want you to think of a trauma that you have or you had in your life. Trauma that had happened, but you are still reliving it. It can be afraid of being alone because I'm not sure what happened. It can be not being strong enough, potentially because you have seen a parent that wasn't strong enough for you. It can be, what other traumas do you feel that you have there? This is how I tease her. What other traumas do you think that you have there? Write to me. Write to me a trauma. Hi, Steph. We're about to release a trauma. What if we will do a trauma of betrayal of trust? Someone that you have trust so much, and then fear of abandonment. There you go. Let's do that. Someone that you have trusted so much, and then they betrayed you or left you, whether it was right or not, whatever the reason is, they betrayed your trust. And once that they have betrayed your trust, he's going to fall asleep in a second. Once that they have betrayed your trust, you can't really regain it. You can't really bring it back. Does that make sense? You have 5 minutes to stay with me? Let's do that. I want to see some likes, if it's yes or not. Yes, releasing that. Beautiful. Betrayal for sure. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I want you to picture someone. First of all, picture yourself really, really comfortably. Hanging out, feeling good. Yeah. You can forgive but not forget. So take a few deep breaths. Excuse me. Allow your body just to relax and breathe the air. Your body is getting more and more relaxed, more and more relaxed. Picture yourself standing in nature. Your favorite place of nature. It can be the forest, the mountain, the valley, the beach. Your body is getting more and more relaxed, more and more relaxed. And you're allowing yourself to be connected, to be grounded, to be one with your energy. As you are looking, inviting someone that have betrayed you, could be a parent, could be a sibling, could be a lover, could be a friend, could be many things. Bring that person into your awareness. And I want you to actually observe if they have really betrayed you. And if the answer is yes, how come you allowed them to betray you? You didn't know any better? You did it because you were thinking about their benefit instead of yours? What do you think can be the way that will help you to think of yourself? And then, on one hand, you were really thinking about that betrayal, but on the other way, did you betray yourself by listening to them? If the answer is that you have betrayed yourself, how can you then forgive yourself? I'm not so interested in the other people, and I'm sure that they have betrayed you, and they have put the mistrust, but they are not relevant. They are totally irrelevant. The reason is that we can't change them. We might not be able to bring them. We might not want to bring them either. So again, the question for you is, if you have betrayed yourself, how can you forgive yourself? How can you love yourself again? So indeed, you can have a look at it and potentially not trust anyone, and that will be on you, because then you're closing yourself for love. Or you can rely on yourself to always know through your head, thoughts, through your heart, feelings, through your gut, sensing, and through your soul, knowing what is the right thing for you and what is not. And then, if it is on you, how can you forgive yourself? Very simply. Have you done it on purpose? Or were you lured in via the lessons that you had from your past? Via the blind spots that potentially you couldn't see because your mom, your dad, your siblings did it for you, and then you couldn't see through. And this is where I would like you to forgive yourself. That anger and wrath that you had for the other people can be turned and switched into assessing whether it's your fault, your responsibility, and if it is, you need to transmute it. You need to transform it. You need to release it and make sure that you're really doing the right thing for you. What is it, Camille? Why did you write it? What happened? Are you realizing that it potentially be you rather than anyone else? And feel this relaxation coming through. Because if I'm yawning, you'll be yawning too. So it's about you, loving you and releasing you from that burden. The burden of the anger, the burden of the frustration, the burden of our expectation from them to fulfill. I mean, most of betrayals really happening is when someone is not fulfilling the agreement that you have with them. But then you ask yourself, what is really that agreement? And has it been agreed because both sides has accepted the rules? And then, if they don't, it's your decision. Am I keeping the interaction or not? If you're not keeping the interaction, then you're free. But if you are, make sure that you can analyze it and see what's the core. In either case, you need to know what's the core. Because I don't want you to cut someone just because that you can. Because that won't put you anywhere. Does that make sense? Let go of the guilt for sure. So feel the energy. Nice. So now, when you're checking, how are we going there? Are we going okay? I'm doing it with you. Feel how that peacefulness is coming through to the body. Because I need us not to do what about me. I need us to stop doing about the victim. Yes? You need to verify and see all your suspicion, suspects. Ask that suspect, what are we doing? Because imagine, instead of fear, what if it's going to be amazing? What if it's going to be so much fun that you don't even know how it is or what it is? Okay? So this is the question. So sorry. What if it's going to be amazing? I'm asking you. What can be amazing for you next in your life? Can you tell me? What can be amazing for you in your life? Tell me. Write to me. What would be the dreams that you want to fulfill that will be so amazing? So, while you're answering me, go and love yourself 100%. Anything I want, 100%. You got it. The sky is not even the limit. More, you can have the galaxy is the limit. You know? Successful in everything I do. This is what I mean. This is from survive to thrive. This is from survive, poor me, I'm a victim, and potentially validly a victim. Not a problem. I will not take it from any of us. However, are we still choosing to be the victim? Or are we choosing to move on? Do you think Princess is happy, by the way? Can you hear her? This is what I sleep with every night. A little engine. Little cute engine. She's not even moving. So, the remedy that came to me, she misses me, Alicia. Because I go early and I come back late with all this reno and the work and life. So she misses me. Now she's got me. 2 more weeks and she will just sit on my lap on the same couch but in the next house. So the remedy is I don't know if you can see it here. It's I am valid. Yes, I am valid. And I am valid is strengthening, as I wrote here, owning the feeling of being valid and worthy, no matter what. Acknowledge your own worth and free yourself from the need of external validation. Now, this external validation goes as well, okay? This external validation goes for your inner child needing the validation of others. It goes for the adult self needing the validation of another. This goes for you feeling so guilty for yourself. Let me take it one. It's like taking 7 drops. I'll actually put it on the cat as well. She might get a spaz. Let me read it to you what it's about, okay? This is from my booklet. Hi, 007. Oh, I am valid. The purpose of it, how can you be loved and validated by others if you can't, first of all, love and validate yourself? If you ever say, I'm undeserving of treatment, I'm unworthy of love, I am overlooked, I deserve to be exiled from all love and attention, I self-sabotage by falling in love with the wrong people, I deserve to remain alone and abandoned and overlooked by society, I'm discarded by society, my family doesn't consider me. They don't consider that I am worthwhile. I am continually forgotten when friends organize events. It doesn't have to be all of it. It can be one of them. I'm overlooked for raise at my work situation. Everybody gets promoted before me. My partner never asked me what I want to do. My friends never ask me what I want to do or what I want to eat when we're going out. The affirmation is that I would love you all to say with me if you can, I am valid. No matter, I do matter and I am lovable. Even though I sometimes feel like I don't matter, I deeply and profoundly know that it is safe for me to let go of these old thought patterns and embrace the knowing that I do matter and I am valid. Okay? So that validity is super important. So this one has all the remedies for abandonment, clearing the abandonment. So 𝗪𝗛𝗏 assume that they will be abandoned by the world, their friends and their mother, negative perceptions, expectation of being overlooked, physical, it's cramping pain during menstruation. The borax are fearful of being possessed and consumed in case they will lose themselves. They are fearful of their own ego abandoning them. They have psychological delusion around being robbed of themselves. And cyclamen is easily fall into the habit of predicting their own failure. They believe they should remain alone and isolated from the rest of humanity. And physical again, menstrual disorders and painful menstruation. So, and the color of the bottle of the chakra is sacral, which is orange color, isolated between the base of the spine and the navel, represents sexuality, motivation, and the urge to do things in your life. It is associated with skin, kidney, bladder, lymphatic system, circulatory system, adrenal glands, and reproductive. What do you want? Do you want to get off? So this is one of them. Does that make sense? And do you have any questions? Okay, so what did we discover today? You need to check who did betray you, and is it you or is it them? Forget them, it's about you. If it's about you, allow yourself to forgive yourself, either for falling for their bullshit or for not seeing the bullshit and still suffering. So this is your way to let it all go and release. Does that make sense? When you're coming to a situation, are you excited or are you worried? Being worried, it's about the past. You are not going to loop again in the same boring, frustrating, sad loop again. You're saying no more. I take responsibility for myself and I stop it. As soon as you stop it, it will change. What do you want, Kiki? She doesn't want anything. She's just chilling out. Okay, and then it's not a victim and I'm not a victim. Of course that you're not a victim. So this is that part of it. Okay? Do you have any questions for me? Hello, wine as my witness. Okay. So it's about being valid. It's about forgiveness. I have the forgiveness there. Forgiveness is not just to forgive them, but it's to forgive yourself. So if you want to order those elixirs, essences, I'm here for you. It's not a problem. Okay, let's see how I shuffle with 1.5 hands of me and the cat. Any questions? And she is gone. Officially for the reading. Okay, how do you step into the right path? Okay, let's do the cards. Jade, for you it's not will I fall pregnant, it's when will I be pregnant, right? This is not the question that I'm doing here. Now there is cat fluff everywhere. All right, let's do a message for all, whomever wants. And those are from my own deck of cards. From Survive to Thrive. Okay? You can get it through my website, through other shops, but you can come and pop in. Okay, starting with the first card. Coming into the light. I am now part of the Universal Light Collective family. This is just for all of us. Thank you, Nikki. I'm glad that you like your deck. All right, let us start. So who was it there first? Caroline. Miss Geerlings, the card for you is, you need to see the big picture. The affirmation is, I am now willing, ready, and able to see the big picture and achieve and enjoy my goals. So the big picture as well is to be happy so that your girls will learn from you. Happily ever after. Yeah? Jade, a card for you. Not sure about pregnancy, but let's get the card there. Well, with this braveness, you're reconnecting into life. I am now willing, ready, and able to step out of my comfort zone. We spoke about the comfort zone just before. It is safe for me to reconnect to life and potentially create a life, right? Libby, a card for you. Is there anything that you are timid from? You can say, I am now safe and secure. And a card for Raymond. Ramon, you're opening up. See, by helping the goddess, opening up. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways that fulfills me. Okay. Jade, I read you a card. I'll give you another card. Jade, I am now willing, ready, and able to love myself. Because some people just give too much, especially Virgos. Natalie, a card for you. Natalie, there was blame, but you are choosing to change, and that is perfect. I am now willing, ready, and able to be successful in all that I do, which is good. Okay, let us see here. Who else wants it from here? Alicia, card for you, darling. Beautiful. 2 cards actually came up. I must read both of them then. One of them is free, and one of them is embrace. So now that you are free, you'll be able to embrace, which is perfect. So the first affirmation for you is, I am now free to be in my full potential and self-actualized. And then the embrace, I am now willing, ready, and able to embrace my mind, thoughts, and feelings into all positive expression. Very, very, very good. You're welcome. Ciao, bello. Okay. And then Nikki. Let me pull you a card because I didn't pull it for anyone. Nikki, potentially over there all the way in Woodend, you might be feeling a little bit melancholy. But it's now a choice to lift your sadness and to fill yourself up with joy. Now that you're a married woman to the love of your life, you said it in your vows. So the next card for you is ultimate love. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways of love, joy, and happiness. That was card number 2 for you. Miss Yasu, Angela. 2 cards came up as well. I don't know, it's all sticky here. One card is self-blame and the other one is refresh. So anything that is happening, I'm now willing, ready, and able to have love for myself and for others. And refresh every cell in my body, because you're going again on a school holiday. Every cell in my body feels refreshed and energized right here, right now. Beautiful. I'm sorry, I've lost count of track. Camille, did I give you a card? I'll give you a card. Camille, the card for you is beautiful. Empowerment. Camille, empowerment. I am now willing, ready, and able to empower myself and others. You know what? I've been doing this reading for a year and I don't think Princess came over once. Energy is shifting here. Beautiful, Angela. Lovely. Camille, I just gave you a card. Francis, a card for you. Have you been a little bit scattered? I now collect all my scattered places or pieces, and move into clarity. I am united within myself. Okay? Thanks, Alicia. Come and brush my clothes. Now I have gingy pants. Francis, the second card for you is belonging. I now belong. I no longer long for love. I am love. This is the Fluff House. A card for myself. Abundance. Yay. So abundance. I am now proud of my achievements. I am now proud of my achievements. And I am full of gratitude for my wonderful life. Abundance is everywhere. And this is what it is. It was a very nice omen because I really needed to hear that. and to stop to give blessings. So remember how I taught you in the, I know Jade, remember how I told you in the last few weeks, every morning and every night, just, gift. Every morning and every night, give gratitude. Give gratitude for a sentence or two. A sentence or two. Just say, thank you. Thank you for my beautiful life. Thank you for everything that I have achieved. Thank you for everything that I'm about to achieve. Please help me and support me with all my obstacles and difficulties. That's all. Or thank you for helping me with all my obstacles and difficulties. Does that make sense? So once that you're doing this, everything is in the flow. Who else would like a card? If I haven't read your card yet, it's 007 here, or Haruka bird. I'm not so sure. I am so tired. Life is good. All right. So someone got today the card, lack of awareness. I now choose to raise my vibration and be aware of all that is around me. When we're saying to raise the vibration, you can look at things from a certain way. And a way of positive, a way of negative. But there are levels of awareness as well. And once that you're connecting to your own level of joy, everything will just get better and better and better and higher and higher. So the question is again, where are you positioning yourself? Do you position yourself on being positive or being negative? And I can tell you that this week, this has actually empowered me and supported me, because when the energy was so low, right, it just gave me that extra strength. So if you want to hear, to want to see, just let me know and I will help you and support you. Any other questions, dear people? Anyone else would like a card? Thank you, Nikki, for choosing me to wed you and to enjoy it. I am a light worker. So say all with me, because you are all light workers. I'm a light worker. My body is in its perfect expression. Each of my cells and every strand of DNA are now in ultimate vitality. Okay? So this is this. And Caroline, a card for Charlotte. Reassess and conscience. I am now willing, ready, and able to assess my life to find my true calling. Okay? Get the cards. They are so good. Come to my shop. Come to Caulfield. It's so much fun. Text me before you come, so I'll make sure that I'm there at the clinic on Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. Do you have any questions? Do you have any requests? Well, in this case, we can all go and have a little rest. Natalie, a card for Vicky is ultimate love. So yes. All right, my beautiful people. I'm wishing you all the best. You're all loved. I love you all. You're all wonderful. And even Princess is saying meow meow. No, she doesn't, but it's just too funny. And yes, and I'm wishing you all the best. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.